y'all boycotted the Super Bowl halftime show. They couldn't stream it on X. The bots were wild with the comments. I guess they were sacrificing phones. The audio itself was lagging. You didn't know whether to bop to Kid Rock in 2026 or Kid Rock in 2005. Like you was sitting here not knowing what to do, all off beat, tearing up your wood paneling, and Donald Trump didn't even have the decency to watch it. He got y'all looking crazy. Shout out to all the subscribers and the members here on the channel. Don't forget to like the video. I am Reese Waters, and this is Who Raised Y'all, where we highlight those unique individuals going above and beyond to make society worse.
Take care if you got a chance, take it.
You know, the kinds of people you'll see asking to speak to the manager at the pearly gates.
I want to talk to the manager.
Was Kid Rock really out here talking about the Bible? Why he sound like somebody who just came home trying to convince you they turn their life around? Come on, I just give me an opportunity. That's all I need. I'm a totally different person than I used to be. And let me tell you, you're absolutely better because we remember who you used to be. But I knew it was going to be a wild day when I saw Carlton Banks and Steve Urkel in the same universe. How you, come on, you broke my brain with that one. You can't have Carlton Banks and Steve Urkel in the same universe. What is a black nerd supposed to do watching that? And what's the hierarchy? Who is king of the black nerds? That don't make no sense right there. I can't believe they did that. That make about as much sense as making an AI commercial and openly implanting my brain and reinforcing all the fears we already have about AI. Like that, it makes about as much sense as that would. But some things, I guess, can be counted on. Like Turning Point USA to be a whole mess. TPUSA, this you? Due to licensing restrictions, we are unable to stream the All-American Halftime Show on X. Head on over to our YouTube channel tonight around 8 p.m. Eastern to watch the full show. Now, first of all, y'all wasn't slick with that head on over around 8 p.m. I know CPT when I hear it. I know sometime around, in the 8, you know what I mean? Just whenever the last chapter of your day starts, why don't you head on over to the page? Licensing restrictions. Y'all didn't think that was something you needed to clear up for a musical performance? Huh? That's not something that occurred to you about a musical performance? It's like y'all don't even do your due diligence. Apparently, Sitter won't carry Clanchilla, so the PDF halftime show with Kid Rock won't be carried anywhere but YouTube. And I know Sitter was devastated. I know they wanted nothing better than to blast that and force that into our feeds, the way they do Elon's posts. I know they wanted nothing more. Remember the good old days when we used to live tweet stuff? I'd just be sitting on Twitter. Yeah, those were the days. They ended the moment he walked into the Twitter offices and put in a bid. That's exactly when that was over. I don't know what you're gonna do. I don't know what you're gonna do, Sitter. I guess all you have left to do is just look at Kid Rock's old performances. Young ladies, I like them under A. What? Kid Rock? This must be the family values they was talking about. Well, they didn't want to do the Bad Bunny. This must be, getting back to our roots and our virtues kind of thing. Also, I joked in my last video about this, about how they spent months and they couldn't come up with anybody but Kid Rock to surely do the one song that he does. But now I get the casting. Now I fully get the casting. Like bringing in Brett Ratner to direct Melania. Like I get how all of that makes sense. Well, look, Kid Rock, you're gonna be disappointed they didn't get that licensing stuff straight. But I wonder what did they spend their time doing if they wasn't getting the licensing straight for a musical show? MAGA admits to desperate ratings ploy for Kid Rock show. Bad Bunny hasn't hit the stage yet, but MAGA influencers are already plotting artificial boosts to make Kid Rock show seem competitive. The reggaeton superstar is poised to steamroll TPUSA's All-American halftime show, with Google search data showing interest in the official performer running roughly 3 times higher in the 24 hours before the game. MAGA is clearly on edge about Bad Bunny's massive draw. On Sunday morning, Turning Point USA contributor Jack Posobiec was already floating a rescue plan, coaching the base on what he called ratings maxing. Many people are saying they plan to have the TPUSA halftime show on multiple devices at the same time. It's called We Do a Little Ratings Maxing. Hey, Jack Posobiec. Yeah, that was for the group chat. That was for the group chat and for the Discord server. That was, cause then we have no choice but to start asking questions about the ratings and the views that you get during the regular times. That's a thing that we do. They love to tell on themselves. They really do. And in that regard, they are getting very, very close to Daddy Trump. Well, let's see how it went. TPUSA presents the All-American halftime show. You got 52,000 views, 704,000 likes. 704,000 likes on 52,000 views? Y'all doing likes like pre-sale? Y'all pre-selling the likes? Well, when the likes open up? 2023? 700,000 on 52,000 views? Now, the one thing I will give you, MAGA, is it is a fact that the view count that the creator sees, at least on YouTube, is higher than what the public sees. There's like a delay. I've faced that issue myself. At the same time,
a few moments later.
Let's see, now we got 2.6 million views, 725,000 likes, and 13,000 comments. 13,000 comments on 2.6 million views?
Come on now, dawg. Come on, man.
When everybody was just speechless? Is that what it is? Everybody was just getting ministered to by Lee Bryce? Is that what it is? Did he bring everybody to altar call? Did he make them sacrifice their phones like a comedy show? You know, 13, come on. Y'all didn't put no work into this. But hey, I tell you this, you better hope Candace and them don't know that. Yeah. Here they go. From Milo Yiannopoulos, the one thing you can't fake on YouTube is comments. And if you had 5 million live views, you would expect the view count to be something like 15 million as soon as it finishes. Now, after processing, maybe 60 million. Dear, oh dear. Hey, Jack Posobiec. Hey, Jack, y'all need some more devices. Y'all need some more devices for the ratings maxing, for the views maxing. Y'all need like 55 million more devices. Well, call Jeff Bezos. I know he liked to throw money away. And you knew Candace was about to get hers in. The problem with people who have a lot of money they didn't earn is that they tend to have no idea how stuff actually works. You talking about Donnie, ain't you? You talking about, never mind, I'll let you finish. They tend to have no idea how stuff actually works. No, this is not a possible result if you truly had 5.2 million live viewers. Sorry, America, everything is still fake and gay until further notice. Hey, TPUSA. I'll tell you what's not, though. NBC revealed that Bad Bunny's halftime show at the Super Bowl had over 135.4 million viewers, surpassing the previous record held by Kendrick Lamar in 2025 of 133.5. Oof. Oof. It probably had more comments, too. It probably had more comments. I think more people took marker and wrote on the wall during that game than they had comments on that video. Especially after the way the game looked, if we're being honest.
Less than 3% of the people watching the Super Bowl tuned into the TPUSA halftime show. This is an estimate, 150 to 170 million viewers worldwide typically tune in, and I popped in just at the end to get a quick peek. That 4.39 million viewers, so that does add up to 3%, being the highest possible percentage of people that watched it. And it might be because they sell this backwards America hat, but it's not backwards, it's upside down. They're so stupid.
Well, at the very least, I don't know how many actual people watched it, but did you put on a show? Did you at least give them a good product?
Freeze the cars back with fever. The G's with the 40s and the chicks with fever.
Kid Rock, how you gonna do one song for 20 years and be out of sync with the track? Like, how you gonna be out of sync with the track for the halftime show that you headline doing your one, like, y'all be the ones trying to call somebody out for DEI. What's the quality here? What's the quality? I'm disgusted, and this hot mess actually works to my advantage, and I'm even disgusted. Like I had no idea it was that bad, man. And then what do you do when you in the crowd? Do you sway to Kid Rock's movement or do you sway to the track? You know, is that why y'all be looking off beat? Well, he not helping. I can tell you that right now. Just want to reiterate, the wholesome alternative to Bad Bunny's Spanish language performance was rapping, lip syncing badly about topless dancers and G's with the 40s and the chicks with beepers. Pack up your self-righteousness and take a hike, TPUSA. This is a bad joke. Hey. You didn't hear? He turned his life around. You know, for the halftime show.
There's a book that's sitting in your house somewhere that could use some dusting off. There's a man who died for all our sins, hanging from the cross.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
I can't with y'all no more. I really can't. You said Robert Kraft did that?
Stop! He's already dead.
Well, Robert Kraft got his, and I don't mean during the game, because Bill Belichick's girlfriend wore a whole massage tee referencing his arrest. That's awkward. When somebody you don't rock with just completely cleans out somebody else you don't rock with. That's a whole episode of Let 'Em Fight, ain't it? I believe it is. But don't worry, Robert Kraft. You didn't have the worst night. From Jake Paul, purposefully turning off the halftime show, let's rally together and show big corporations they can't just do whatever they want without consequences, which equals viewership. You are their benefit. Realize you have power. Turn off this halftime, a fake American citizen performing who publicly hates America. I cannot support that. That went poorly. It did. Jake Paul, you got beat the F up. Shut up. If Netflix told you Bad Bunny was going to walk you out at your next ass whooping, you would be waving a Puerto Rican flag on command. from marrow. And you know what? I believe we know exactly what that would look like. But the existence of that photo isn't even close to how wild and outlandish that tweet was. Jake Paul calls Bad Bunny a fake American for being born in Puerto Rico. Jake Paul currently lives in Puerto Rico to avoid paying American taxes. You can't make this up. Why would you alert us all to that fact? You know what I mean? Like, why? That's despicable enough. You know, the America First MAGAs, you know, living in Puerto Rico to avoid paying taxes, but y'all supported that tweet though. I know y'all did. Just reminding us all of who convinced you to post that tweet? Like you ain't seen Trump's approval rating? Now is when you decide to get on the Trump train? Come on. That's like being started. You know what? I'm a fan of Jodeci, but I ain't like him until Casey and JoJo left. That's what you sound like. You gonna jump on the Trump train now with his approval in the 30s and remind us all of you ducking the tax system? And don't even get me started on the Puerto Ricans.
This clown, Jake Paul, admitted to saving over $10 million in taxes by moving to Puerto Rico and taking advantage of the colonial system, and then shows off ridiculous things like this because he knows that unfortunately there are still many, many people in our community with Stockholm Syndrome, particularly men, who believe that if they are okay with this type of stuff of tax advantages and, you know, loving the white man and idolizing this type of lifestyle, that they too will be rich. But they are so wrong. Him and his brother were literally on a kick stream by Aiden Ross where they talked about how much money they saved. And in this video, you could see them telling him to stop talking because he knows how his life living in Puerto Rico is such a scam because he does not care about the community or the island. It's all about saving tens of millions of dollars. And last November, he shared this video endorsing Donald Trump, being like, this is amazing, he's amazing, while living on an island where he's taking advantage of colonial tax laws where the people can't even vote for president. He can take a Spanish nickname, he can wear Puerto Rican flag shorts. It is all a scam to get you to think that people like this and Brock Pierce and many others care about the island. Only an independent Puerto Rico can prevent our island from becoming a continuous tax shelter from grifters on the right or anywhere, just like Jake Paul.
Hey, good luck getting back home. Yeah, good luck with that one. Maybe call Brett Favre for when you can't go home again, and also recovering from terrible tweets associated with Bad Bunny. Not familiar with Bad Bunny, so I don't know if his music is good or bad. I'm just going to watch what I know, Lee Brice, Kid Rock, All-American Halftime Show, to which we get from Alex Cole, you're not familiar with Bad Bunny, but you are familiar with diverting welfare money meant for poor families.
Listen, come here. Shut your stupid ass up.
Why can't y'all just, you know what I mean? Why can't y'all just chill? Yeah, why can't y'all just chill? You know what I mean? Like, you were free to say nothing. You were free to say nothing, Brett Favre, but you had to go ahead and remind us. Hey, TPUSA, I can't imagine this going any worse, honestly. I can't imagine. I'm pretty sure literally none of these people watched. The Super Bowl halftime show was absolutely terrible, one of the worst ever. It makes no sense, is an affront to the greatness of America, and doesn't represent our standards of success, creativity, or excellence. Nobody understands a word this guy is saying, and the dancing is disgusting, especially for young children that are watching from throughout the USA and over the world. From Donald Trump. Hey, he wasn't done. He wasn't done. And his taking offense to the halftime show, he also saw fit to talk about the best stock market and 401ks in history. because that was relevant here. You elected a child. And one without the maturity to realize he seated that not even he watched your TPUSA halftime show. Y'all thought Trump was going to, for y'all, you thought that Trump was going to stand down and not try and defend his ego when he saw people celebrating and enjoying one another without him being central to it. Like, you thought he had that capability? You thought he had that capability? You thought that he wasn't going to sit up here and make this about himself when he was too scared to even go down there for fear of booing? You thought he wasn't going to make this about himself and openly admit not even he watched? MAGA. That's crazy. That's crazy, MAGA. Let me get this straight. So y'all boycotted the Super Bowl halftime show. They couldn't stream it on X. The bots were wild with the comments. I guess they were sacrificing phones. The audio itself was lagging. You didn't know whether to bop to Kid Rock in 2026 or Kid Rock in 2005. Like you was sitting here not knowing what to do, all off beat, tearing up your wood paneling, okay? Then, on top of that, you already had to ignore who you were bopping to and the kind of messages that Kid Rock is known for, and Donald Trump didn't even have the decency to watch it. He got y'all looking crazy, boy. He got y'all looking crazy. Like the like count on that video, like wild. Pathetic. This is what happens when a man can't handle a country he can't control. He hears a language he doesn't speak, sees a culture he doesn't own, and calls it disgusting because for Trump, America isn't a nation. It's a mirror. If it doesn't reflect him back, he smashes it. So he rewrites a halftime show into a national crisis, sprinkles in fake news, and name drops the stock market like a magic spell. That's not leadership. It's a tantrum with flags behind it. And the funniest part, he probably didn't watch a Turning Point clown show either. He just needed something to hate on schedule. Now, here is perhaps the most significant point of this entire video. He did need something to hate on schedule, and he pinpointed this halftime show. So it makes you wonder, what was it that he so objected to you seeing? The only thing more powerful than hate is love. MAGA wanted you to boycott this. And speaking of love, we got a whole wedding in the midst of the halftime show. Yes, that couple really got married. I know y'all I wasn't the only one who was wondering. I said, ain't no way. Ain't no way he went that fast from proposal to marriage. You know, you need at least 5 to 10 years, like in between, like just let it settle, let the proposal settle. And then, you know, take these incremental steps seriously in your life. I didn't think it was no way he could have gone that fast. They really got married. That's right. Love. That's what was on display.
I always tell people the day the Latino, African American, Asian, and other communities realize that they share the same oppressor is the day we start winning. Because we are the majority in this country now. We have the ability to take over this country and to do what is needed for everyone and to make things fair. But the problem is our communities are divided. They're completely divided.
Shout out to Texas's Gene Wu for that. And that about sums up that halftime show perfectly. Together, we are America. And let's also keep in mind, we were just here talking about Obama. 2 days after Trump posts a racist video, he now attacks Bad Bunny. Nobody understands a word this guy is saying. He adds, there's nothing inspirational about this mess. FYI, the billboard behind Bad Bunny read, the only thing more powerful than hate is love. That is the message that they so objected to you hearing. The idea of all of those flags, people from different nationalities coming together, is what they objected to you seeing. What you've seen out of Minneapolis with people protecting their neighbors and throwing their hands around one another as Minnesotans is what they so object to you doing. And we have a model of how it looks when somebody actually wants that for our country. Hey, Obama, you got a good troll in you? From one natural-born U.S. citizen to another, have a great Benito Bowl. That was nasty. That was nasty. He been saving that. Ever since that Lion King video came out, he had that in the chamber. He knew.
Oh man, hey.
Hey, Turning Point USA, I don't know how much those bots donated, but what y'all need to do, hey, take all that money, and next year y'all can put together a whole alternate football game. That's what should have did. That's what should have did, because especially that first half. You could have got some viewers during that first half. You absolutely could have got some viewers during that first half, because we was all going through it. But I do want to congratulate the Seattle Seahawks, their fans, and all the 12s and the people in the Pacific Northwest on winning the Super Bowl. I've been repping y'all all week. See, I got my Gary Payton. I didn't even get a chance to get to my Gary Payton. I got a Sean Kemp back there too, but he got charges. So we going to leave that one alone, at least till everything is clarified. So shout out to y'all. And, huh? Say what now? Did I see the lady in Lake Travis?
If you guys step foot anywhere near my house again, you'll all be deported. Okay, I'm a citizen. Okay, I don't care. Okay. I'm white. I'll make shit happen. I'm just saying, don't fucking ever come to my house again. Don't talk to my daughter. Whatever you gotta do.
Washington State. Washington State. This what we doing? I don't got time for that today. I don't got time. We celebrating today. We gonna circle back around. We gonna circle back around. We ain't gonna have to come back and get her. All right, y'all celebrate this. I'm gonna go ahead and get myself checked out because I saw that tight end commercial, and you know I'm a man of a certain age, so I gotta take care of some things. Y'all gotta take care of some things. Y'all meet me back here because we going to Lake Travis. And of course, shout out to Bad Bunny and all my Bodiquas. That was absolutely beautiful. I didn't know what was said. It was vibes for me. It was vibes for me. Do you gotta be centered at all times? You know how many rap songs I like? I don't know no lyrics. Just have a good time. Find the beat. Sorry, no offense, Turning Point USA. I know y'all couldn't find the beat. That was for everybody else. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, but more importantly, thank you so much for your support of this channel. Hey, I didn't tell y'all to go over there. From Wanda, hi, just wanted to share this pic of Mr. Warren showing off your Kamala was right shirt on Don Lemon. Okay, I see you, Warren. I see you. Don don't look happy though. I didn't tell him go over there, Don. I didn't. No, we good. Hey, Don just came home. I don't want them problems. I don't. We good. I love. You look good though, Warren. I like that Kamala was right. You look. I like the t-shirt. It fits nice and slimmy and everything. And by the way, I'll be offering discount codes every week during my Tuesday lives. So make sure you tune in live each and every Tuesday, every week in the month of February, and get the discount code for that day.
Yeah!
Oh, I haven't forgot about my members. I got a little special something for y'all too. Don't worry. No, it's not the new camera. I'm keeping that. But I did get a new camera though. Did y'all happen to notice? Yeah, that's right. You can see every nook and cranny on my face. So if this one day becomes a faceless channel, then you know why.
Yo, look at it!
But sending some love out to Yorel and sending him a very happy birthday. Shout out to you, Yorel. And also some love out to Jasmine and Linda, aka Mom. Peace and light. I recently bought the Who Raised Y'all t-shirt for my mom, and honestly, it fits her spirit perfectly. I wanted to thank you because during her radiation and chemo treatments, your videos were non-negotiable. She never missed one. I'd sit with her, pull up your latest video, and we'd laugh, cry, get passionate about the world, and have a little discussion about humanity, even on the hard days. Your content is serious, real, and always good for a smile. You helped carry her through some heavy moments without even knowing it. Today, she's cancer-free, and we still watch her channel and talk about Brother Reese like you're part of the family. So from our whole crew, thank you for the laughs, the truth, and the light you bring. You really do help raise our spirits and challenge our mindset for the better. Jasmine, I want to thank you so much for that message, and congratulations to Linda on her survival and also on that beautiful smile. That meant so much to me to read. And if I was able to distract her from even a moment from what she was going through, that makes all of this worthwhile. And I'm so glad you communicated that, because those are the messages I need to hear and I need to remember when I'm battling and going through something. How much this platform allows us all to connect to one another and lean on one another's strength. So thank you so much for sharing that. And once again, congratulations to Linda. And on that note, I would like to send some love and some light over to a supporter that has brought me great joy over the course of the last couple months, and that is Poof Folk. And I want to send a thank you to Michelle, who pointed me to what he was going through. Because he is somebody that has a lot of people behind him in the same way that Linda did. I'll let him take us out.
Hey y'all, come look at this. I have cancer. I've been trying to keep it quiet, and people been asking why I wear the bonnet. But I've been diagnosed and I'm in the hospital. I still been continuing to trying to make my videos, but I feel myself getting tired. So I don't think I'll be making as much videos as I used to. But I struggle with even making a post about this. But I had to, because I get so many comments and messages about how I make people feel good. And when they're struggling in their time of need, or they're in the hospital, or their family member is sick or going through somehow, bringing them laughter and joy. And I want to tell all y'all bring me laughter and joy. I don't read the comments on the toilet no more. I read them in my hospital bed. And I just want to say thank you guys. I might not be doing facial videos that much anymore, because I'm losing my hair and stuff. But we're going to fight this. We're going to win this fight, and we're going to come back. But I just wanted y'all to know y'all can ride this journey with me and give me all the encouragement you can. I really appreciate that. I be sitting here laughing at your comments and stuff, and it really helped me get through what I'm going through. Like no cap, no cut. I'm hooked to this thing right now. So I just want y'all to know, and I want to tell y'all, thank y'all for all the support that y'all give me on all these platforms. Thank y'all for making me feel so great. Thank y'all for making me feel like I was up next and everything. And I hope I brought joy and laughter to you and even to the haters. I done got messages from right-wingers and MAGA. They say we're not on the same political scale, but I make them laugh and I bring them joy. So thank you guys. I hope you guys can be patient with me. And I'm still be on this rocking, but it's just gonna be a little bit different. But thank you guys. I'm in Charlotte at the Levine Cancer Center. You know what I'm saying? So, love y'all. Hit me up. Continue to inbox me and all that stuff. And I cut my dreads out because my hair gonna grow back and I'm putting them back in.